Today I'm going to explain about the QA process. In the previous video, I explained about the bugs and the JAL software development methodology. Here I'm going to explain the QA process. As a QA, learn few things to accomplish the QA task. So the QA is the quality assurance. We are going to explain through the QA process through the following steps. So first, let me see the definition. As a QA, which means the quality assurance, it is the process he or she involves a series of steps to design and ensure the product, whether it is eligible to deliver to the customer. So the deliverable project, which means the final software, should be efficient and accurate, and this software should not consist any of the bug. So the QA is the responsible person to deliver the software without any bugs. So in the industries, the specific product or a service being developed and other factors should be noted, and it should be processed under the QA task. But here, those are the general overview of the process. So as a QA, he or she need to follow those steps. First step is planning, second design, third one execution, fourth analysis, and the final one, that is the report. Under the planning, actually the software creation begins with the requirement analysis. So after analyzing the requirement, the development team started the coding and developed few areas of the system. After develop the system, the QA start to test. So the initial state of the project, QA should plan to write the test planning and should plan the whole life cycle of the testing and the execution of all testing and deliverable products. So he or she is ensure and deliver the product without any bug. So under the planning, they plan about the test case creation, execution, and several things. So after plan those kind of sections, they started designing. Under the designing, they are creating the test cases, test plans, because they need to follow few steps to accomplish the task. If you are going to make any of the cake, you need to add few of the ingredients such as the flour, sugar, butter, one by one. As like that, you need to cluster your steps that we are going to demonstrate how to create the bug or how to find the bug. So you need to execute those steps as a customer point of views. So you need to create the test cases. As a QA, you need to create the test cases. According to the creation of the test cases, you need to create execution. If execution result is positive, you need to put pass. If the execution result is fail, you need to put fail. So then you need to analyze all area of the project. Then you need to report. If any of the project consists any of the bug, you need to report the particular bug to the creator, which means the developer, and you can use the tool that is called Jira. I will explain in future about Jira. So you need to report several things. So the QA process begins with planning and ends with reporting. Let me see what are the advantages of using QA process. It improves the product quality because the QA is the person to ensure the product. So they will analyze the errors in the starting point and the mid point and ending point. So the product will not contain any of the error. So the end user will get the quality product, and it allows cost saving because during the bug fix release, there are so much of cost lacking. So the QA will ensure the bugs earlier, then the cost will save. And another thing is better customer satisfaction because QA ensure the product without any bug. Customer will free easily and use the system without any error. And it increases efficiency, higher reliability, greater productivity, compliance with standards. Those are the advantages of using QA process. Let me discuss about the challenges of QA process. The first one is limited resources. Limited resources, which means many of the companies have different number of employees, QA employees. Few companies, the small companies consist two or one or two QAs. The large amount of company consists more than 5 QA. So that is the major challenge to conduct the QA process. The another thing is changing requirements. The requirement does not have the stability, so the project may change frequently, and it creates so many challenges because if the QA prepare the test document, test plan as per the previous version of the requirement, then the person need to change the old test plan and the test case to the new version of the requirement. So that is the complicated thing. The another thing is the communication. During the QA process, QA need to collaborate with the project manager, developer. So need to during that phase there are more miscommunications and breakdowns are happen. So they need to concern regarding that. And another thing is testing environment. So the QA should not consist any of the knowledge regarding the hardware configurations and the software configurations because they are they lack of knowledge in the development area. So that is another challenge. Another thing is tool selection. To demonstrate the QA process, they need to practice several tools. So some of the companies choosing the wrong tool, that is also another challenge. Another thing is time constraint. To complete the whole QA process, they need to concern on the particular time. So the deadline oriented should deliver the correct product. Another thing is skill and knowledge gaps. During the QA process, in the organization level, can you please assume few employees are working in a organization, few employees are working in a B organization. Here, the A organization employees have different types of skills and the knowledge related and tools related knowledge, technology related knowledge and tools related knowledge. B company employees consist low level of tools and technology related knowledge. So there is the variety between the knowledge and this tools using. So that will impact the QA process, which means when the existing employee transfer to another organization, when the new employee arrive to the company, at that time this will affect as a QA process challenge. So in this video you learn about how to help the QA process. Let me meet in another video. Please subscribe and please be with us. Thank you. Bye.